The story begins with a 25-year-old woman named Nanette, residing in the sun-drenched enclave of Newport Beach, California. Nanette possessed an insatiable appetite for the finer things in life, harboring a deep love for money, luxury cars, fine jewelry, and lavish vacations. She had absolutely no desire to pursue a traditional career path, instead opting to date older, wealthy men who could effortlessly fund her extravagant lifestyle. In 1991, she took a calculated step to secure her future by placing an advertisement in a dating magazine, explicitly seeking a wealthy benefactor to cater to her needs. The advertisement successfully caught the eye of Bill, a 52-year-old highly successful entrepreneur. Bill had amassed a significant fortune by inventing a specialized blood filtration device. Recently divorced and grappling with loneliness, he reached out to the young woman from the magazine. Their connection was immediate, and Bill spared no expense in courting her. He showered her with luxurious ski trips, European cruises, a brand new vehicle, and a remarkably generous allowance. Beyond the financial support, Bill warmly accepted Nanette's 2 children from a previous relationship. The relationship escalated quickly. They soon moved into his stunning beachfront property and eventually became engaged, solidifying his deep commitment to her. Bill took out a $1 million life insurance policy and named Nanette as the sole beneficiary. Despite having a picture-perfect life handed to her, Nanette's greed overtook her. She began secretly forging checks in Bill's name, quietly siphoning approximately $500,000 from his accounts. The deception deepened in 1993 when she initiated an affair with a man named Eric. Eric was a former NFL linebacker who had brief stints with the Patriots and the Colts, but was currently making ends meet working as a nightclub bouncer. To keep her 2 worlds entirely separate, Nanette spun a complex web of lies. She convinced Eric that Bill was merely a business partner with whom she happened to share a residence. Astonishingly, she even claimed credit for inventing the blood filtration device and amassing the massive fortune herself. By 1994, the walls were beginning to close in. Nanette became paralyzed by the fear that Bill would soon discover her massive embezzlement and her ongoing infidelity. Instead of facing the consequences of her actions, she devised a sinister, calculated plot to eliminate Bill. Her motivation was entirely financial. She wanted the $1 million life insurance payout, an additional $150,000 from his will, and total ownership of the beachfront house. To execute this dark vision without getting her hands dirty, she turned to manipulation. She falsely claimed to Eric that Bill had assaulted her, using this fabricated trauma to convince her lover to commit murder on her behalf. Nanette meticulously orchestrated the logistics. She provided Eric with Bill's exact schedule, alongside the keys to both the gated community and the house itself. To ensure her own innocence in the eyes of the law, she crafted an airtight alibi. She attended her son's soccer game, accompanied by her ex-husband, followed by a highly visible Christmas shopping trip at local department stores. While she was away building her defense, Eric used the keys to enter the home and fatally shot Bill in the kitchen. When detectives began investigating the homicide, Nanette confidently presented her manufactured alibi, which her ex-husband unwittingly corroborated. Eric, too, had managed to make a brief appearance at the soccer game, complicating the timeline for investigators. The police quickly uncovered the romantic entanglement between Nanette and Eric, as well as the paper trail proving Nanette's massive financial theft from Bill, however, without concrete forensic evidence linking them directly to the shooting. The murder charges completely stalled. Nanette did not escape justice entirely in the short term. She was arrested for the fraud and forgery related to the stolen funds. In 1995, she accepted a plea deal for the financial crimes, receiving a 1-year sentence, of which she served approximately 6 months behind bars. Following her release, the toxic relationship between Nanette and Eric dissolved. Both moved on, married other partners, and started entirely new families, seemingly leaving their dark shared secret in the past. For 15 years, the truth lay dormant. Then, in 2009, cold case detectives decided to reopen the file, utilizing newly advanced ballistics, testing that had not been available at the time of the murder. Investigators finally found the definitive proof they needed to connect Eric, and by extension, the orchestrator, Nanette, to the crime. The pair was swiftly arrested and brought to trial. Decades after their deadly conspiracy, both Nanette and Eric were found guilty and sentenced to life in prison, finally paying the ultimate price for the life they stole.